How is it, everybody? My name is Brother Greg. I just want to welcome you to my second podcast, and this is something I'm trying. And this is the week of October, the very first week of October. It is the 2nd, I believe, still yet here in Hawaii. And let me turn the music down just a little bit, and then we'll get started. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a quick update of what happened in the past week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks since my last podcast. Basically, I finalized a deal with a local business here in Hawaii, in Kailua, and it is Electric Bike Company. For those of you that are avid followers of me on my social media accounts as well as my websites, you may have read a blog or seen a couple of live streaming broadcasts. But the name of the company is Pedigo Electric Bikes in Kailua, and it's a really cool company. They cater, majority of their clients are actually tourists. So when they come to visit here in Hawaii and they want to kind of just travel around this side of the island without having to drive a car, that's who they see. And they're basically electric bikes, and they have the option to go full throttle, or they can have pedal assist, and that's really good for people that have a slightly limited mobility. And anyways, I got sponsored by that company. They're a really good company. One of the things about being on social media, you have an opportunity to really be a part of small businesses, corporations, as long as they're willing to invest in you. And I'm very grateful for these companies. And you guys know that Joy from Egg Drop, eggdrop.com, eggdrp.com, as well as Brother Aaron from archon.com, and of course Pedigo Electric Bikes here in Hawaii. And it is one of the cool things is, I have these, basically when I sought these sponsorships or these partnerships, I just basically told them, this is what I can do for you, and all I'm asking is for you to believe in me and make some form of investment, whether it's through products, services, or even financial compensation. So if you go onto my website, DAREALGLO.com, it is DAREALGLO.com, you'll get more information about how I was able to court some of these businesses. Another cool thing that happened this past week, we had a conference for leadership here at our church in Kailua. And if you want to know the church, it is Life Church Hawaii or Life Church Kailua, and all the links are put up in my website. But in a nutshell, the training was basically for leadership, people that held a minister's license, whether it's a local minister's license or if it's a licensed minister for the denomination, or even as an ordained minister. And of course, there's different levels for different purposes and different maturity levels. And it was really neat to be able to be in a class with Bishop Thompson and Bishop Gary Bryant. They both came down from Oklahoma City. And if you want to learn more about that, you can go into the website iphc.org, and if you want to know who I am and what I do, you can always just read my bio. But when we have an opportunity to learn from people that are in leadership, and they've spent decades upon decades of not just serving God and really being leadership in the church, but some of the things that they shared with us today, I can apply it to almost anything in life. I can give you a real quick example, and then I'll move on. Bishop Thompson today shared a very powerful analogy of how to treat people. And he made a statement saying that everybody that you come across is like a stick of dynamite. And the trick is figuring out what is their fuse. Do they have a highly volatile fuse? Or is their fuse continually being snubbed out, whether it's through their own doing or someone else? And once you figure out what that fuse is, or what that trigger is, or what that fire that you need to light under their feet, and he said, can you imagine a type of explosions that they'll create in their lifetime? And I like that, because he says, we're not just here to be a stick of dynamite and to keep snubbing the fuse, and then when we finally arrive at that quote-unquote heaven, we're going to go to heaven with a fully loaded dynamite. When he's no, we're called to literally light that fuse and make an impact while we're here, while we're alive, right this minute, right now. And that was a really cool analogy that he shared with us today, and I really am blessed to be amongst great mentors like that, whether it's for ministry or even applying it to business. And the last I want to talk about is this coming Thursday, I believe it's October 6th. If you guys are available, if you're in Hawaii and you're listening to this and you're on Oahu or even outer islands, if you want to take a trip, I would encourage you guys to visit me at 3660 on the Rise. It is a very prestigious establishment here in Honolulu. We're going to be a part of a live streaming training event, and they're going to be discussing basically the impact of live streaming video or live video and how it is going to change the course of social media, if not media as a whole. And I've been asked to speak for about 15 minutes. If you want to learn more about that, I have a blog post dedicated to that event. If you are able to attend, the tickets are $15. I do have a link to all of that up on my website. And I just want to say it's an honor, man, to be able to be a part of something like that. And I'm really excited for those people that even can't make it physically. I will be live streaming it. I think that's pretty obvious. We're going to live stream that. So, guys, if I don't catch you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being on my podcast and just listening, spending the past 6 minutes with me. And I hope I can see you guys my next live broadcast on Periscope. If you are not on Periscope, I would encourage you to download it and just spend a couple minutes a day and enjoying some of the views we've got here in Hawaii. So, guys, thank you again for your time. Thank you for your data. For those of you that are listening to this on your mobile device, my name is Brother Greg, aka The Real Gilo. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you guys. Ahui ho, aloha, and mahalo. Shee.